Imagine a world where the calm of international diplomacy shatters like fragile glass, giving way to the ominous rumblings of impending conflict. The phrase World War III evokes a visceral reaction, conjuring images of catastrophic battles and a global contest of power. Yet how did we reach the brink of such a harrowing possibility? Today, we explore the sequence of events that might ignite the spark leading us into a new, precarious era of warfare. In recent years, an intricate web of complex geopolitical tensions has been woven across the globe. This tension is not the result of a single event, but a series of incidents that, together, create a perfect storm. The seeds of discord are sown in regions where interests of major world powers collide, such as the South China Sea, Eastern Europe, and the Middle East. These regions become arenas of both overt and covert conflicts, where national interests clash, often involving territorial disputes, resource allocation, and ideological differences. Consider the hypothetical scenario where an aggressive military maneuver by a nation in Eastern Europe leads to a full-scale confrontation. The first domino falls when territorial boundaries are violated, prompting an immediate international uproar. Countries rapidly respond by invoking defense treaties, necessitating involvement from traditional and emerging superpowers alike. This intense network of alliances mirrors the precarious balance of power seen before the previous world wars. Simultaneously, cyber warfare emerges as a pivotal battleground in this new conflict. Nations deploy sophisticated cyber attacks to cripple each other's infrastructure, leading to widespread chaos in communication networks, financial systems, and even critical utilities. The invisible war rages in cyberspace, affecting millions, while conventional forces mobilize, on land, at sea, and in the air. Another critical factor is the intricate choreography of diplomacy, or rather, its failure. Diplomatic channels, designed to avert war through dialogue, become overwhelmed by mistrust and miscalculations. Misinformation exacerbates these challenges as state-sponsored propaganda campaigns sow discord and fear among populations. The truth becomes a casualty, lost amid a barrage of conflicting narratives. Furthermore, the economic impact cannot be overstated. Sanctions, trade embargoes, and the disruption of global supply chains lead to economic instability, heightening tensions as nations grapple with domestic unrest and dwindling resources. The economic struggle further amplifies already inflamed nationalistic sentiments, which push leaders to acts of aggression as a means of survival or distraction. As the tension escalates, human suffering becomes inevitable. Civilians in conflict zones bear the brunt of destruction, displacement, and humanitarian crises. The cries for peace grow louder across the globe, echoing through the chambers of international organizations that scramble to intervene and negotiate ceasefires. Amidst this dire situation, there remains a glimmer of hope. History has shown that even in the darkest times, diplomacy can prevail. The urgency of the moment may awaken a new era of cooperation as nations recognize the mutual benefit of peace over war. Facilitating dialogue, understanding mutual fears and aspirations, and working towards de-escalation can prevent the world from plunging into the abyss of another global conflict. In conclusion, while the start of World War III remains a daunting possibility, it is one shaped by the decisions and actions of humanity. The future hangs in a delicate balance, urging us to reflect on our shared responsibility to foster peace and avoid repeating the mistakes of the past.